Hey, Ben Norman here, and in today's video I'm going to show you in probably under 5 minutes exactly how you can get to grips with color grading your video footage to get that really good premium feel within a few clicks of a mouse. So before we get into it, I'd love to know, you currently color grading your footage? Let me know in the comments below and let's get into the video. So if you're like most people, you don't really venture into the whole color grading territory because it can be a little bit daunting. You open up Final Cut Pro, you start playing with the color wheels, it all goes a bit crazy and you kind of back away from it quite quickly because let's face it, with our workflows, we're trying to get it done quicker, not add time to it. That was me until I found Color Grade, which I absolutely love. It's a simple kind of add-on for Final Cut Pro, which makes color grading your footage really simple, and it normally takes me about 1 to 2 minutes, if that, and I end up with nice color graded footage that looks really good and doesn't take an awful long time. So without further ado, we're going to hop into a little walkthrough and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to color grade this footage. So we are now in our video. I've gone through and basically chopped this video up into the sections that I want. So all I'm going to do is go Command A to select all of the clips. We're going to come over to Cinema Grade and we're going to double click to apply Cinema Grade to all of these clips, and then we're simply going to come over and open the controls. Now once we are in, we are greeted with this lovely pause face. I always go over, these are the main clips that we've just selected and we have dragged in. So because they are all going to be very similar, it makes it really easy. On the first screen we go through and we adjust our base correction. So we're gonna hit over onto exposure, and then all we do is click on the screen, drag up, just to increase that, brighten it up a bit. Onto contrast, just going to lower that slightly. Color temperature, just going to lower it down slightly, and then saturation, I always kind of slightly over saturate just to bring all the colors out, and then I just kind of step back through brightness, contrast, color temperature, just to kind of get them all balanced out how I want. We can also go into much more granular detail as well if we want in this, so we can kind of pull out like hue, saturation, all of that lot, which I don't really want to do at the moment. I kind of go through and just get it 90% of the way there. We're then going to apply to our first clip, and then we're going to come over to the next stage in the workflow, which is shot matching. So we can see here, this is our first image that we've just done our color corrections to. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of the other ones. The first one that we select will come up with our hero image. You can change this if you select the wrong one by accident, but the hero image is the main image that when we click on match shots, it's going to say this is our hero image. And here you can see side by side the slight change that we've made, just to kind of bring the colors out a little bit more and balance everything. And we can scroll through our remainder of our clips to see where they're at. But if we simply click copy correction, we make sure all of these are selected. It's the same image, we're just going to apply what we've done to one image to all of them, and we literally just click apply to group. Straight away you can see it's applied to that image and all of the others, so they're all balanced. Now if you hit apply, all grades, we've saved that straight back into Final Cut Pro, and basically we can be done there. You can come across, if you want, into final grading and you can mess with everything. You can pull presets and LUTs in. I don't tend to use any of those now because I tend to find that once I've adjusted all of these, like I said with that shot matching, the minute I come out of Cinema Grade and I come back to Final Cut Pro, I can see my image there. Here you can see the Cinema Grade layer in the effects. You can turn that off, a little bit dark, not quite as nice, turn it on, just brightens it up. We've got nicely color graded footage, which has taken us a couple of minutes to do. It looks a lot nicer and it's taken us hardly any effort at all. Okay, so it literally is that simple. You basically just select the clips that you want to color grade, open up cinema grade so that we have got it in the app. We go through the few different stages, we tweak the footage and basically save it straight back into Final Cut Pro, and there we go, our color graded footage. If we want to make further changes, we just reopen it again, make the tweaks and save it out again. That's simple. There is no excuse, no reason that anyone can't have lovely color graded footage on their next video. Hope you found this useful. I'd love to know in the comments if you have. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.